Hey everybody, and welcome to another A Chapter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. My name is Alan, otherwise known as Hisui, and I am from ReverseThieves.com as well as the Speakeasy podcast. And this time I'm going to talk about Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, Chapter 89, No Underwear Policy. That's just a Yamada-kun title. But, man, cool, mind blown. As always, not the twist I expected. So, you know, continuing from the last chapter, big welcome back party for Yamada. Everybody has their memories back. And apparently Yamada's invited everybody to this, party. All the witches, the president, the power stealing guy, everybody in the Supernatural Club, and they're all there for some big announcement, and everybody's like, yay, it's super cool that we're all, we all have our memories back, and everybody seemed really chill with each other and kind of friendly. You know, the sister is back with the president, and there's a little love triangle going on there with the memory erasing girl, and everybody seems, like this is the best possible outcome. And one or two things don't seem to be fully adding up. Everybody's kind of wondering why the memory erasing girl, old no panties, why she didn't at least go back and erase some of the non-witches' memories. And then a few other things, it seems a little off. And Yamada eventually just admits, oh, I didn't wish that we all got our memories back. I just wished that there weren't anybody with powers anymore. I wish that, we didn't have powers. And then everyone realizes, oh man, we don't have our powers. And for Kate, there is a little guy-on-guy kissing to make sure that the powers aren't there anymore. And I'm sure Kate applauds. But did not expect that. Totally, swerves to the left there. But good. I mean, and, it ends with Yamada having to tell something to Sarashi, and I'm curious what it is. I mean, they make it seem like it's going to be a love confession, but with the twists we've been given so far, I wouldn't be so sure that's exactly the case. Also mentions about the powers being reset. Does that mean they're gone? Or does that mean that new people have them? Did he just essentially make it so these current people don't have powers? I'm curious to see how that all falls out. Because, is some other crisis going to come up? Some kind of new villain or new force that will require them to regain, basically go back and wish that the powers come back? Or do new people have them and it's going to be like, they're having to deal with this new set of witches now that they've given up their powers? I don't know. Right now, everything's up in the air. I totally did not expect this, so interesting. I did notice, for as integral as she has been, and especially since we found out that she was a former witch that got her power back, mind you, at the end of the ceremony, that Mikoto wasn't there. I really kind of expected her to be there, and I find it very suspect that she wasn't at that party. I mean, like everybody else who's been involved with the body switching and, the other witch powers was pretty much at this meeting, other than like one or two flunkies of other characters. So, I mean, Makoto was totally not just like a random flunky girl, like, the telepath girl or the, relive past memory girls people. She was in the thick of it. Um, I mean, either just the mangaka forgot to put her in there, but I think it's much more likely that she disappeared for a reason, that she wasn't there for some reason that we don't know yet. But really curious what the confession or what he has, what Yamada has to say in the next chapter. I'm really curious how the story's going. I mean, I guess they could wrap it up soon, but I think the series is popular enough that we're gonna see a really big new direction. I look forward to that. Although I have to say, man, I see that yakisoba bread in the first panel, and it appears that I really want yakisoba bread. I've never had it, and it just looks like something that just gonna taste wonderful. So, I mean, I live in New York City. It can't be that hard to find. I mean, it might not be super duper authentic yakisoba bread, but I think I could find it and at least get an idea of what it's supposed to taste like. So, hopefully, next week we'll have another Yamada-kun chapter. Maybe, just maybe, I'll tell you how my search for yakisoba bread turned out. All right, see you guys next time.